Warning. I'm neither financial advisor nor trained financial expert capable of providing advice of any sorts. The content on this YouTube videos is for educational purposes only and merely list of model prediction and related search results. To make the best financial decision that suits your needs, you must conduct your own research and seek the advice of a licensed financial advisor. All investments involve some risk and there is no guarantee that you will be successful in making, saving, or investing money, nor is there any guarantee that you won't experience any loss when investing. This week's stock study on January 28th. Hi. I'm just like you, not professionally trained for stock trading but use what I do for a living for the investment. I just believe my model more than my biased opinion from my untrained eyes. I'm strong believer of George Box's saying, all models are wrong but some are useful. So I trained my model and shared my prediction results from this video. I'll share the actual architecture of the present model once I release the next version. I only use S&P 500 stocks for my analysis and try to predict whether the stock will show more than 50% profit from year 1 to year 2. I don't want to take this profit as short-term gain because I'm close to my next federal tax bracket. Also, I have my day job so I just want to put a limit order once 1 year mark is passed. I'll first present the likelihood of this ticker showing more than 50% of profit between year 1 and year 2. And provide the list of past tickers and buying timing with news headlines of the day. Again, I also don't believe these are 100% accurate, so just treat this as a list of stocks to study for the week. Let's begin. According to the model, the probability of Etsy show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 88.83%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker STT date March 12, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Financial Advisors Network Incorporated invests $268,000 in Amazon.com Incorporated, NASDAQ, AMZN. Second article. Evercore Wealth Management LLC cuts stake in automatic data processing, NASDAQ, ADP. Third article. Victory Capital Management Incorporated sells 377,948 shares of Vanguard Real Estate ETF, NYSE VNQ. Fourth article. Jefferies Financial Group cuts Zura, NYSE, Zuo, price target to. Fifth article. Evercore Wealth Management LLC has $9.76 million holdings in Procter & Gamble Company, NYSE, PG. Ticker PNC date March 12, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Waddell & Reed Financial, NYSE, WDR. PT lower to $11. Second article. Analyst, NQuat, this is not 2008 NQuat, for bank stocks. Third article. Johnson Investment Counsel Incorporated sells 6,244 shares of CVS Health Corp., NYSE, CVS. Fourth article. Synex Company, NYSE, SNX, expected to post earnings of $3.14 per share. Fifth article. UBS Group trims Methanex, NASDAQ, MEOH, target price to $8. Ticker PNC date March 11, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Is PNC Financial Services Group, PNC, a good stock to buy? Second article. PNC Financial Services Group, PNC, shares cross 5% yield mark. Third article. PNC Financial Services Group Incorporated sells 21,070 shares of McGrath Rent Corp., NASDAQ MGRC. Fourth article. PNC Financial Services Group Incorporated has $55,000 stock holdings in Red Rock Resorts Incorporated, NASDAQ RRR. Fifth article. 1,738 shares in Trip.com Group Limited, NASDAQ COM, bought by PNC Financial Services Group Incorporated. Ticker STT date March 11, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Daco New Energy Corp., NYSE, DQ, shares sold by State Street Corporation. Second article. SigFig raised $120 million on the promise of reinventing investing, but hasn't NQuat announced a big partnership in years. Here NQuat how it went from deals with UBS and Wells Fargo to struggling to compete. Third article. Matador Resources Company, NYSE, MTDR, EVP Van H. Singleton II purchases 20,000 shares of stock. Fourth article. Boeing Company, NYSE, BA, Shares acquired by Interocean Capital LLC. Fifth article. Interocean Capital LLC increases position in Chevron Company, NYSE, CVX. Ticker IDXX. Date October 29, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. IDEX Laboratories Incorporated, IDXX, holdings boosted by Inverness Council LLC NY. Second article. IDEX Laboratories moves up in market cap rank, passing Fifth Third Bancorp. Third article. IDEX Laboratories Incorporated, IDXX, position trimmed by Exact Capital Forvaltning AB. Fourth article. Hilton Worldwide Holdings achieves number 87 analyst rank, surpassing IDEX Laboratories. Fifth article. IDEX Laboratories Incorporated, IDXX, expected to announce quarterly sales of $545.63 million. According to the model, the probability of CDA show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 78.40%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker WRB. Date April 17, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Travelers, TRV, to report Q1 earnings, what in quat, S in store. Ticker FLT. Date October 29, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. FleetCor Technologies Incorporated 2018 Q3, results, earnings call slides. Second article. FleetCor Technologies, FLT, Q3 earnings and revenues surpass estimates. Third article. FleetCor reports third quarter 2018 financial results. Fourth article. McDonald & Quat, S and Semperar partner for drive-through payments. Fifth article. McDonald & Quat, S, FleetCor to offer contactless payment in Brazil. Ticker WRB. Date April 16, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Travelers, TRV, to report Q1 earnings, what in quat, S in store. Ticker roll. Date February 11, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Rollins Incorporated, ROL, holdings lifted by KeyBank National Association O. Second article. Rollins Incorporated, ROL, expected to post quarterly sales of $431.10 million. Third article. TD Asset Management Incorporated buys 288,866 shares of Rollins Incorporated, ROL. Fourth article. Rollins Incorporated, ROL, shares bought by D.A. Davidson and Co. According to the model, the probability of GPS show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 73.51%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker FDX. Date February 21, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. New research coverage highlights FedEx, Honeywell International, Nielsen Holdings plc, Change IU, JB Hunt Transport Services, and Eli Lilly, consolidated revenues, company growth, and expectations for 2019. Second article. Growing Fort Worth logistics hub among BNSF and Quat, S capital spending plans for 2019. Third article. FedEx Company, FDX, holdings cut by BP plc. Ticker WA. Date January 2, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Retail stocks jump in new year. Ticker CSX. Date September 18, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. CSX named to Dow Jones Sustainability Index for North America for 9th consecutive year. Second article. CSX Corporation announces date for third quarter earnings release and earnings call. Ticker NWL. Date October 8, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. Ticker CSX. Date September 17, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. CSX Corporation announces date for third quarter earnings release and earnings call. Second article. Oil is soaring, should you buy these two stocks? Third article. Brokerages anticipate CSX Company, NASDAQ CSX, will post earnings of $1.01 per share. According to the model, the probability of PEN show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 73.38%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker PTC. Date October 17, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Zacks, brokerages expect PTC Incorporated, Nasdaq PTC, will post earnings of 45 cents per share. Second article. Smartsheet, NYSE, SMAR, versus PTC, NYSE, PTC, head-to-head survey. Third article. PTC launches global event series with FT Live to help industrial enterprises embrace digital transformation. Ticker PTC date October 18, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. PTC Incorporated, Nasdaq PTC, stake lessened by Sumitomo Mitsui DS Asset Management Company Limited. Second article. Zacks, brokerages expect PTC Incorporated, Nasdaq PTC, will post earnings of 45 cents per share. Third article. Smartsheet, NYSE, SMAR, versus PTC, NYSE, PTC, head-to-head survey. Ticker PTC date October 16, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. PTC launches global event series with FT Live to help industrial enterprises embrace digital transformation. Ticker by date June 13, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Optima Fund Management LLC invests $998,000 in Biogen Incorporated, Nasdaq BIBE, stock. Second article. Biogen Incorporated, Nasdaq BIBE, shares bought by Private Advisor Group LLC. Third article. Biogen Incorporated, Nasdaq BIBE, position cut by American Century Companies Incorporated. Fourth article. Amgen, Biogen, Gilead and Novo Nordisk have in quat, very high in quat, capacity for M&A, says Moody and Quat, S. Fifth article. Prevail Therapeutics proposes IPO terms. Ticker by date June 12, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Amgen, Biogen, Gilead and Novo Nordisk have in quat, very high in quat, capacity for M&A, says Moody and Quat, S. Second article. Prevail Therapeutics proposes IPO terms. Third article. Biogen, Nasdaq BIBE, downgraded to hold at Bidisk Club. Fourth article. Ontario grants broader access to Spinraza, nusinersen, for patients living with spinal muscular atrophy, SMA. Fifth article. BIBE is for Biogeneral. According to the model, the probability of F show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 73.15%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker GNRC date September 13, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Zacks Investment Research lowers Generac, NYSE, GNRC, to hold. Second article. Generac challenges Enphase Energy, SolarEdge duopoly. Third article. Generac, NYSE, GNRC, lifted to buy at Zacks Investment Research. Ticker GNRC date September 12, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Generac challenges Enphase Energy, SolarEdge duopoly. Second article. Generac, NYSE, GNRC, lifted to buy at Zacks Investment Research. Third article. Stocks that hit 52-week highs on Thursday. Fourth article. Greenwood Capital Associates LLC raises position in Generac Holdings Incorporated, NYSE, GNRC. Ticker NFLX date April 17, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Netflix may be in the market to buy a movie theater chain. Second article. Amazon Prime highlights FANG business model split, stock market futures. Third article. Top stock reports for United Health, Netflix Caterpillar. Fourth article. TV News Roundup, and Quat, Glow and Quat, get Season 2 premiere date at Netflix. Fifth article. Reports, Bucas says DOJ and Quat, S blackout fears and Quat, ridiculous and Quat. Ticker NFLX date April 18, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. After hours, futures flat with blue chips, oil names set to report. Second article. Aswath Damodaran, Alphabet Soup, Google is Alpha, but where are the bets? Third article. Amazon teams up with Best Buy to boost physical presence. Fourth article. Amazon Prime membership at record high, exceeds 100 million. Fifth article. How Amazon Prime compares to these three leading membership-based businesses. Ticker INTC date January 26, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Intel, INTC, releases earnings results, beats expectations by 22 cents CPS. Second article. Technology sector update for January 26, 2018, INTC, WDC, MSCC. Third article. Close update, U.S. stocks rally to new records on strength in tech, healthcare stocks. Fourth article. Intel Company, INTC, forecasted to earn FY 2019 earnings of $3.90 per share. Fifth article. Intel, INTC, PT set at $55 by JP Morgan Chase & Company. According to the model, the probability of EDS show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 70.33%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker MHK date September 25, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Mohawk Industries, 25% upside by 2020. Second article. VOA Investment Management LLC has $6.26 million position in Mohawk Industries Incorporated, MHK. Ticker IT date September 30, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Why cloud computing will be a key revenue driver for Alibaba. Second article. Gartner says marketing budgets have dropped below 11% of company revenue for first time since 2014. Ticker ILMN date September 11, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. CBS, Shake Shack and more in Quat, Fast Money halftime report in Quat, pics from September 12. Second article. Stocks climb as Apple-led tech rally snaps three-day losing streak. Third article. Castleark Management LLC lowers stock position in Illumina Incorporated, NASDAQ, ILMN. Fourth article. iShares NASDAQ Biotechnology ETF experiences big outflow. Fifth article. Video, S&M, P500 movers, win, ILMN. According to the model, the probability of PBH show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 69.59%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker CERN date March 29, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. More than 20 Cerner executives earn board certification in healthcare management. Ticker BK date December 18, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Air Products and Chemicals Incorporated, APD, stake lessened by Neuberger Berman Group LLC. Second article. Colony Credit Real Estate Incorporated, CLNC, position boosted by Wealth Plan Partners LLC. Third article. Waldron Private Wealth LLC purchases new holdings in Bank of New York Mellon Corp., BK. Fourth article. .72 Hong Kong Limited lowers position in MGM Resorts International, MGM. Fifth article. Aduro Biotech, ADRO, upgraded to buy by Zacks Investment Research. Ticker BK date December 17, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. PennyMac Financial Services Incorporated, PFSI, receives consensus recommendation of buy from analysts. Second article. Valero Energy Partners LP, VLP, expected to post quarterly sales of $141.86 million. Third article. Eversource Energy, NYSE, S, files an 8K creation of a direct financial obligation or an obligation under an off-balance sheet arrangement of a registrant. Fourth article. Energy Incorporated, NRG, holdings lifted by United Services Automobile Association. Fifth article. United Services Automobile Association has $3.48 million position in TTM Technologies Incorporated, TTMI. Ticker DOV date March 22, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Agree to buy Dover Corp at $90, earn 7.6% annualized using options. Second article. Machinery stocks and Quat, research reports released on Ametek, Danaher, Donaldson, and Dover. Ticker BA date December 17, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Moody and Quat, S cut Boeing and Quat, S debt ratings as 737 MAX problems deepen. Second article. Boeing Airlines may struggle to restore confidence in 737 MAX, analysts say. Third article. Boeing cut one notch at Moody and Quat, as 737 MAX grounding extends. Fourth article. Boeing Airlines may struggle to restore confidence in 737 MAX, analysts say. Fifth article. More bad news for Boeing and FedEx. According to the model, the probability of PAC show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 69.39%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker CF date March 10, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. CF Industries Holdings Incorporated names Linda Dempsey Vice President, Public Affairs. Second article. Stocks that hit 52-week lows on Wednesday. Third article. 25,888 shares in CF Industries Holdings Incorporated, NYSE, CF, bought by L2 Asset Management LLC. Fourth article. CF Industries has multiple tailwinds for 2020 to propel the business forward. Fifth article. Ag sector could ride out virus turmoil, analysts say. Ticker CF date March 11, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. TD Asset Management Incorporated sells 7,405 shares of CF Industries Holdings Incorporated, NYSE, CF. Second article. CF Industries Holdings Incorporated names Linda Dempsey Vice President, Public Affairs. Third article. Stocks that hit 52-week lows on Wednesday. Fourth article. 25,888 shares in CF Industries Holdings Incorporated, NYSE, CF, bought by L2 Asset Management LLC. Ticker CE date March 11, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Coronavirus, tariffs mar chemical specialty industry outlook. Second article. Celanese, NYSE, CE, PT lower to $128. Third article. L2 Asset Management LLC takes position in Celanese Company, NYSE, CE. Fourth article. 10 biggest price target changes for Wednesday. Ticker CF date March 9, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. CF Industries has multiple tailwinds for 2020 to propel the business forward. Second article. Ag sector could ride out virus turmoil, analysts say. Third article. Piedmont Investment Advisors Incorporated purchases 643 shares of CF Industries Holdings Incorporated, NYSE, CF. Fourth article. CF Industries Holdings and Quat, S, CF, $31.17, moving average convergence divergence, MACD, histogram just turned negative. Fifth article. Credit Suisse Group initiates coverage on CF Industries, NYSE, CF. Ticker CE date March 12, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Celanese Company, NYSE, CE, shares acquired by Evercore Wealth Management LLC. Second article. Jefferies Group LLC purchases new stake in Celanese Company, NYSE, CE. Third article. Celanese Company, NYSE, CE, shares purchased by Adria Investments LLC. Fourth article. Coronavirus, tariffs mar chemical specialty industry outlook. According to the model, the probability of PIP will show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 67.31%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker GPC date May 29, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. California Public Employees Retirement System sells 22,526 shares of Genuine Parts, NYSE, GPC. Second article. Mid-Atlantic Financial Management Incorporated adverb increases position in Genuine Parts, NYSE, GPC. Third article. Northwestern Mutual Wealth Management Company buys 784 shares of Genuine Parts, NYSE, GPC. Ticker RTX date June 3, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Raytheon Technologies, RTX, gains as market dips, what you should know. Second article. Noteworthy ETF inflows, XLI, UNP, HAN, RTX. Third article. Raytheon stock and Quat, S down 35%, but sales up 25%, why? Fourth article. Cohen increases Raytheon Technologies, NYSE, RTX, price target to $71. Fifth article. Raytheon Technologies, NYSE, RTX, trading 6.4% higher on analyst upgrade. According to the model, the probability of CZR show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 65.96%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker DFS date December 26, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Discover Financial Services, DFS, shares bought by Bank of New York Mellon Corporation. Ticker BAC date December 19, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. How bad will it get? Down in quat, T jump out of your window, but they're in quat, S more downside. Second article. The Western Union Company, NYSE, WU, files an 8K entry into a material definitive agreement. Third article. Rite Aid Corporation, NYSE, RAD, files an 8K entry into a material definitive agreement. Fourth article. Apollo Capital Incorporated has $2.91 million position in Xilinx Incorporated, XLNX. Fifth article. Apollo Capital Incorporated has $5.79 million holdings in Booz Allen Hamilton Holding Company, BAH. Ticker BAC date December 18, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Pier 1 Imports Incorporated, NYSE, PER, files an 8K entry into a material definitive agreement. Second article. Babcock & Wilcox Enterprises Incorporated, NYSE, BW, files an 8K entry into a material definitive agreement. Third article. 1,800,000 shares in NXP Semiconductors NV, NXPI, acquired by South Point Capital Advisors LP. Fourth article. LCI Industries, NYSE, LCI, files an 8K creation of a direct financial obligation or an obligation under an off-balance sheet arrangement of a registrant. Fifth article. Washington Federal, WAFD, upgraded to hold by Zacks Investment Research. According to the model, the probability of GRMN show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 65.09%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker C date February 11, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Qorvo becomes number 105 most shorted S&P 500 component, replacing Cisco. Ticker C date February 8, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Cisco Company, SYY, shares sold by M&T Bank Corporation. Ticker GWW date July 26, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. W.W. Grainger, NYSE, GWW, lifted to hold at Value Engine. Second article. W.W. Grainger, NYSE, GWW, issues FY19 earnings guidance. Third article. Unigestion Holding SA buys 7,339 shares of W.W. Grainger Incorporated, NYSE, GWW. Fourth article. Q3 2019 EPS estimates for W.W. Grainger Incorporated cut by KeyCorp, NYSE, GWW. Fifth article. North Coast Research analysts raise earnings estimates for W.W. Grainger Incorporated, NYSE, GWW. Ticker ITW date May 3, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Illinois Tool Works declares 78 dividend. Second article. ITW Board of Directors declares quarterly dividend. Third article. Head-to-head review, Illinois Tool Works, ITW, and Gardner Denver, GDI. Fourth article. Whittier Trust Company of Nevada Incorporated lowers stake in Illinois Tool Works, ITW. Fifth article. Illinois Tool Works, ITW, holdings raised by New York State Teachers Retirement System. Ticker ITW date May 4, 2018. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Illinois Tool Works, ITW, holdings cut by Comerica Bank. Second article. Head-to-head review, Twin Disc, TWIN, and Illinois Tool Works, ITW. Third article. Illinois Tool Works declares 78 dividend. Fourth article. ITW Board of Directors declares quarterly dividend. Fifth article. Head-to-head review, Illinois Tool Works, ITW, and Gardner Denver, GDI. According to the model, the probability of BYD show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 64.19%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. According to the model, the probability of FRC show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 63.21%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker CVX date March 11, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Worst day on Wall Street since 1987 as virus fears spread. Second article. U.S. big oil employees risk savings as share prices slide. Third article. Interocean Capital LLC increases position in Chevron Company, NYSE, CVX. Fourth article. BP plunges to 24-year low as investors flee big oil. Fifth article. Oil names crushed again, bringing YTD losses to 50%. Ticker CVX date March 10, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Stocks puke into bear market as U.S. financial conditions crash most in quat, since Lehman and quat. Second article. Oil firms may cut dividends ahead, ETFs and AMP, stocks in focus. Third article. CIBC World Markets Incorporated boosts stock holdings in Chevron Company, NYSE, CVX. Fourth article. Chevron Company, NYSE, CVX, shares purchased by King Wealth. Fifth article. Oil prices drop again after Saudi Arabia, UAE vow to further boost production. Ticker WTW date March 16, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Weight Watchers International, Nasdaq WW, given new $32 price target at Craig-Hallum. Ticker CVX date March 12, 2020. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. Coronavirus, poll shows how Americans are changing behavior. Second article. Occidental Petroleum, just a gamble here. Third article. Coronavirus stock market correction plunges into bear market, Dow Jones stocks Boeing, Nike, Disney in focus, weekly review. Fourth article. Evercore Wealth Management LLC cuts stock position in Chevron Company, NYSE, CVX. Fifth article. Johnson Investment Counsel Incorporated has $64.86 million stake in Chevron Company, NYSE, CVX. According to the model, the probability of NFLX show more than 50% profit between next year last Friday and the year after is 62.45%. Here are the list of past trajectories similar to this. Ticker BYD date March 28, 2019. Followings are potentially relevant headlines. First article. U.S. stocks, led by tech, post their best quarter in nearly a decade. Second article. 5 promising biotech stocks that could be takeover targets.